Hello, we are Group 5 from Tutorial 8, and this is our project evaluation for the Sunrise Battery Materials Complex. First, an introduction to the company. Sunrise Energy Materials Limited is an Australian company that specialises in sustainable battery materials and renewable energy semiconductor manufacturing with a primary focus on the electric vehicle industry. The Sunrise Battery Materials Complex is the company's latest major project. Situated in New South Wales, this project serves as a mining and refining facility aiming to tap into the lithium-ion battery market. It primarily focuses on the extracting of nickel and cobalt, essential elements for battery production, along with the rare alloying metal scandium. The complex also produces high-purity sulfates to meet the increasing demand for electric vehicle batteries in various regions, including Asia, Europe, and America. The Sunrise Battery Complex is expected to produce 25,000 tons of nickel and 7,000 tons of cobalt annually, positioning it as a notable supplier for battery manufacturers. The project's financial projection discloses a significant initial investment of nearly $2.4 billion and an operating cost of $2.81 per pound of nickel produced. This substantial upfront cost aligns with the expected growth of the electric vehicle market. The rapid adoption of electric vehicles is projected to drive the demand for high-quality battery components. Some of the potential benefits include a projected revenue of $24.92 billion and an average annual post-tax-free cash flow of $479 million over the first 25 years. Additionally, all reserves are expected to last up to 50 years.
Okay, I'm Mo Han Li, and this part is about the financial part. You can see some values in this table, and I will introduce the 5 indicators in this part. To ensure the feasibility of the project, we first assessed the company's financial status. The following 3 indicators can clearly show the company's status: ROE, return on equity values, and PE, price earnings ratios. In the following table, do not apply. This figure for the debit ratio is upper sheet, indicating that the company has more assets than it owns and will tend to run for a long time. The current ratio indicates that the company can pay its debts in the short term. Asset turnover is not high because the company spends most of its investment on developing materials, and its corporate debt is not fully available and sold. We suppose to find 2 indicators. The difference is that Alternative A uses a more efficient production method to increase revenue, while Alternative B uses a new material that is 100% pure biological waste as a material for production. The detailed data of this part is in appendix. About the ROE value, the net income is negative, so the ROE is not valid for this company analysis because this is a startup that requires a large upfront investment. Okay.
Alternative A focuses on advancing battery and energy storage technologies due to escalating pollution from traditional energy sources. It addresses the demand for innovative, eco-friendly energy storage solutions, highlighting the limitations of current lithium batteries. Alternative B, Spark Technologies, focuses on eco-friendly and cost-efficient battery materials. They collaborate with key partners to reduce energy consumption and production costs. In 2023, they transitioned to a bio-waste-based anode material, improving reversibility by 43% and enhancing safety. Additionally, they align with the global trend of adopting sodium-ion batteries.
In my section, I will introduce cost and benefit for different alternatives. The difference between alternative A and alternative B is alternative B uses a more environment-friendly and cost-effective technologies to improve and optimize battery materials. This makes scale production cheaper and unaffected by heat and the safety concerns. That points can be used to increase output. The cost is divided into three parts, including capital cost, operating cost, and maintenance cost. Because alternative A and alternative B use different production equipment, their capital costs are different. Alternative B has a higher output than alternative A, which is resulting a higher operating cost. In terms of maintenance cost, alternative A is higher due to different equipment. The total cost for alternative A is $5.3 million. The total cost for alternative B is $5.7 million. Based on our estimate for cost-benefit analysis, alternative B turns positive in net cash flow in the second year, 2024, but alternative A cannot until the fourth year, 2026. Alternative B has a production advantage over alternative A, resulting in a better revenue performance. Additionally, alternative B has upgraded equipment, leading to a significant reduction in manufacturing and O&M costs compared to the alternative A. This difference gives alternative B a distinct advantage in terms of benefits.
Hi, my name is Garvey. Today we talked about for the cash flow statement for the alternative A and the alternative B. The cash flow statement of the financing statements provide a summary of the cash inflow and outflow of the business or organizations reduced for the specialties, provide typically the fish of the year, the service of the check of the actual cash removed within a company, the healthy for the stockholder, such as the investor and the management. Understand how did you affect the company dimension? It is the cash result. The cash flow statement is divided into the three main sections: operating activity, investing activity, finances activity. Operations, the cash flows to reduce a company generating more than the cash it is space, which is a good sign. In other hands, the negative cash flows may signs finances stress. Investing and the stakeholder use for the statement of the assess the company of the finances healthy and the futures provide. The cash flow statement of the crimes of the assess a company liquid finances accessibility and the ability meeting of the short-term and the long-term obligations. The complements other financial statements, such as the income for the statement of the balance sheet, to the provide a comprehensive review of the company finances performance and the other all finances healthy. The first floor have the alternative A. The second one is the alternative B. Hi, my name is Garvey. I will talk about for the project viability indicated. When the project it is likely to be successful, we need to look for the PB, NPV, IRR, and the LCC. We look for the alternative A first. The PB is 2.42 years. The NPV is 158,226,189 Australian dollar. The IRR is 25%. The LCC is 21,224,568 Australian dollar. We look for the in other alternative. The first PB is 0.33 years. The NPV is 139,219,189 Australian dollar. The IRR is 68%. The LCC is the the 13,569,576 Australian dollar.
So some associated risks with this project include the alternative technologies that are still being researched. So the reason that a lot of companies use lithium-ion batteries is mainly because lithium-ion is much more research, and it's gathered that it can hold better charge. Sodium-ion, however, hasn't had such an extensive research done to it, so it's not as developed as lithium-ion. The proposed costs for the alternative B is also based on a research and development company. So Spark Technologies, they're based on actually researching and developing alternate fuel sources such as sodium ion, hydrogen, and stuff like that. So a lot of their costs actually come from putting into and developing these technologies rather than actually selling them to the public, whereas Sunrise Metals is actually selling this stuff to the public. The costs are also accounted for multiple sections. So like I said before, Spark Technologies also researches multiple different fuel types, which is, sodium ion and hydrogen. However, that's all those costs together, so that's kind of inflates their costs in a way, so it looks a bit more intimidating as compared to Alternative A, which is based off just that. Some of the recommendations, we recommend Alternative B, which is Spark Technologies. The reason we recommend this is because the sodium ion doesn't use rare metals like lithium ion, meaning that later on down the track it's not going to be a problem for the company to have to swap over from lithium to sodium ion once this rare metal is kind of used up all over the world. The costs are expected to be lower as well due to the R&D nature of Spark Technologies. So obviously with the costs are a lot higher than they are because of the research and development being put into it purely and the lack of actual sales being made. So implementing this into a company that actually does provide sales would provide a higher income than what is shown on the Spark Technologies. The viability indicators shown for Alternative A and B as compared shows that the Alternative B stuff is also has a higher, it's more favorable. So for example, the payback period for Alternative A was 2.42 years, whereas the Alternative B payback period was 0.33 years, meaning that the project would pay back quicker, and it would also pay significantly more than Alternative A. So with that, we would recommend Alternative B due to the higher return and the lower cost of the overall project over its life.